Gosh, my drawing machine is doing that same thing again. Same thing again. Okay. Checking if mic is good. All right. Yeah. That should be good. All right. There's the switch. Hello, Chopper. Welcome. Is the audio okay here? Yeah. Okay. Well, welcome. It's been a while. Well, I mean, last time I streamed, last time I streamed was last night. Okay, good. Yeah, last time I streamed was last night. But still, it's good to be back. Hold on, I'll be back. Yes, my pretty voice. All right then. Yeah, I sketch in pen now. Um... Oh, by the way, I'm still subbing, and it's going good. I enjoy it. I'm drawing a new character. This character that sorry, that I made is actually a very old character I made like way back in high school, but I pretty much abandoned her. But now I want to bring her back. She's an aberrant, just like my other characters, Tasu, Vincent, and Chipper. So yeah, it's really hard to explain her powers. Actually, somewhere here I have like, okay, here it is. Yeah. Here she is. Yep, she's so cute, and this is all of like the inspirations and how I made her. Hey, Sweet Art Studio, welcome. Yeah, this is all the notes I took when I created her. She might be like, she probably will be 16. If not, maybe like 18 or 21. Reason why I decided like 18 or 21 was because, it was because I wanted her to be like Chipper's girlfriend, but I realized maybe I'll just stick with 16. Chipper, someone else already took Chipper's heart. Anyways, yeah, she's energetic, cheerful, optimistic, naive, and can be really annoying, bubbly, silly, a bit crazy, and bouncy. And then I already thought of how her face would look like. I chose the square glasses more. And then this is how I chose like her overall like shape, body. She is also smarter than she looks, despite her personality. She can understand and empathize with others. And here is all of my like inspiration. Whoops, dang it, my light. Alright. And here is all of my inspirations I used. She is pretty much like Mabel and number 3 from these two cartoons, and then here's her overall aesthetic and powers that she can cast. Her powers, they all revolve around like girly stuff that like girls like. She can cast and create anything revolving around this aesthetic. So yeah, literally this image here from the Powerpuff Girls opening Everything Nice is like was actually my main inspiration for making this character. So yeah, let's get back to, and yeah, I'm almost done with this sketchbook too. Where am I from? I'm from planet Earth. Yeah, I live on planet Earth. Okay, so that's where I live. I'm kidding. I'm from the United States of America, North Carolina, the Tar Heel State. I forgot to link my socials. I do have a Blue Sky. If you ever want to follow me there. And I also have an Instagram. Yeah. Yeah, there's my username for Instagram and Blue Sky if you ever want to look for me there. Anyway. Also forgot that she, like, I think originally I also was supposed to make her look like Ugly Betty with, like, braces and stuff, but, like, I decided not to do that. Plus, like, I don't know how to draw braces. Yeah, when I get done with this part of the sketch, y'all will get to see me color, which when I'm done, I will switch to my tablet on Sketchbook Pro. Oh, you're from India. Okay. Mhm. Yeah, I'm lucky I didn't have braces. Oh, Dexter, did you know that, I might get a Patreon? Except my Patreon, it's not gonna be like a monthly membership, but rather like a, rather it's going to be more of like pay, a one-time pay to see, just to see a post. Because I can't really do monthly payments. Hold on, I'm gonna go get clothes for my dry machine. I feel like doing monthly payments on Patreon would just make you lose money instead of gaining. Yeah. But yeah, I'm only gonna do like one time. Oh hey Wes, how are you? Welcome. Yeah, I'm only just gonna do like one-time payments just to see a post. However, it's not like I'm going to like make every single post a one-time payment. Like maybe I'll just post like a collection of sketches or something just to see for like $2 to $4. Depend. Oh, cool, your next comic, is that so? Can't wait to see. Hey J-Tunes, it's been such a long time, my gosh. I know. Reason why I'm streaming because I just miss it so much. The good old days when I would stream and just talk to y'all. I know. How have you been? Geez, sorry I'm coughing so much. It's because I just recovered from allergies. It wasn't something very severe, but, still, like, I hate it. It's been 84 years. Ah. Yeah. Yeah, I'm doing great. So how have I been these past months? Well, I actually, been subbing. I got a job as a substitute teacher For those of you who don't notice, who don't know, I am getting my art education degree and only have technically one semester left. So yeah, I'm gonna be an art teacher, and that's why I took the job as subbing to get experience. Overall, I enjoy it despite the torture. In fact, like, I just take it as a learning moment. So far, my experience has been like this. Elementary school, I get along with very well. In fact, yes, join forces with me. I don't know if you mean join forces streaming or as a teacher. I don't know, but anyways, yeah, elementary, I get along with very well. They like me. In fact, when I'm with them, I act very bubbly with them because that's how it is. And, and yeah. Yeah, like, I'm very bubbly with them. High school, it depends on the course, really, because I know if I'm subbing for a core course like math or reading, then students might tend to misbehave because, you know, core classes suck and, nobody wants to be there. But if I am subbing for like an elective class like art, music, or any extracurricular activity classes, students will tend to be good to me. So yeah. However, middle school, that right there, it is true about everything everything about them. They are the hardest for me. They are very, very loud. They are very energetic. They are, and they will, sometimes they will do everything they can to, the way I describe it is like press your buttons. Like, they'll try to test your patience. They have done it to me so many times, but not working because I just have a lot of patience. They will say very, like, concerning things, which just creeps me out. So yeah, but I liked it despite the torture because it has helped me become, actually helped me become a little more aggressive than my usual self, which I'm always like patient and like calm and gentle, but like I've learned how to be like aggressive towards them, and you kind of have to be that way with them. So yeah, in that class in middle school, I yell a lot. Yeah, I do. And I learned to be patient with them. And I just came back from subbing a middle school class today, and let me tell you, it was such a hectic day because that day some students were retaking the EOG math exam. So that means like 2 classrooms close to the classroom I was subbing, and they were taking an exam. So that meant that my class that I was subbing with, they had to be, you know, extremely quiet, like no talking at all. And I warned them about this. Like, I was very serious. Like, no talking, because there are people taking the exam next door. And if you talk, I'm going to write you up. And then they're gonna move us. But it seems like they didn't get the message. And they were very loud, they were very disruptive. Many times I told them, guys, be quiet, hush, they were testing. Another thing, the teacher left me plans, and in her plans it said that I was supposed to play a specific movie for them to watch. You know, to keep them quiet and entertained, but they did not want to watch the movie, because they didn't like the movie. And the movie was called Bridge to Terabithia, which is a very wholesome and beautiful movie that I remember. And yeah, they didn't like it. Like, I guess because, like, the movie was, like, slow-paced. There wasn't any, like, you know, action scenes. And I guess, like, yeah. And then what was worse is that, like, a couple of students, because they did not like the movie, they started to talk crap about the movie, saying, like, how boring it is. They were making fun of the movie. Yeah, because they just kept saying that the movie was so boring, and talking a bunch of crap from it. And it was, like, making me mad, because it's a good movie, and and you know, it's wholesome, it's beautiful, but nope. I guess wholesome movies, like, cannot keep them entertained. I think I remember that movie too, but I didn't check in school, yeah. In fact, I don't think I know it's based off a book, but I don't think I've ever read the book, so yeah. So yeah, and then apparently we had a teacher came in that was monitoring the hallways. He caused, like, he came in and told us all to move because, like, we were actually being too loud to the point where like, the classrooms that were testing could hear us. Yeah, well, with today's kids, with their short TikTok attention spams, a movie like that won't grab their attention. Yep. Yeah, because, like, when I was putting on the movie on Disney Plus, like, everyone was all like, can we watch Moana? Can we watch Twilight? Can we watch, whatever movie that is fast-paced with annoying songs and very loud? Like, no. I'm just doing what the teacher told me to put, and they give me such an attitude with that. But yeah, as I was saying, like, yeah, we were too loud to the point that, we did have to move rooms. I was not very happy about it. I told them many times, quiet down. And and yeah, even after we moved rooms, like a room further to where they were testing, like they were still too loud. And yeah, at that point I kind of like, I was already like exhausted. Hold on, I'm gonna go scan this. But yeah, in that class, yeah, this one girl just, like, kept giving me such a bad attitude. Like, she kept complaining about everything about me and how I run the class, which I'm running the class the way their teacher told me to run the class. And every time like I catch her doing something or call her out, like she talks back to me and complains about like my whole authority, how I don't let her do whatever she wants, and yeah. And it wasn't just her, it was like a lot of students. Yeah, there's always that. And yeah, I think I will say this, like, yeah, she was, like, you know, bitchy. Like, she's really, really chatty and just won't, like, shut up. Hold on. I'm just... Yeah, okay, I got it scanned. Just need to edit. Why does it always do this? Yeah. But yeah, in that moment, because I do have the teacher's phone number, I did, like, texted her everything that was going on, and yeah, she was not happy. She was not happy, and she was all like, they're gonna face my wrath tomorrow, and I'm like, oh boy. I am going to sub tomorrow in that same middle school, so I kind of want to, like, be there just to witness her wrath. I mean, at that point, I was like, my gosh, I really wish we can go back to beating kids with an oar. Or throwing them in the chokey, like in Matilda. Which, I know if I say that, they're not gonna get the reference. Of course not. Let me get my tablet. Hold on. We'll switch screens here for a bit. Okay. Alright, hold on, y'all. I'm just gonna switch to my tablet screen here. Alright, there we go. Can y'all see my tablet screen? Okay, good. Song over? Yeah, it's over. Let me look for songs here. Put another lo-fi. Oh, great. I mean, it's not the video here, but, I can already hear the, I can already hear, like, rain going on outside of my house. Another sad thing like that, or more like another unfortunate thing here is that, it was the last week of school, so, like, really, they did not need to be this, like, disruptive. They are getting silent lunch tomorrow, like, that whole class, which I'm just like, yeah, what a great way to, like, end their last days of school. And they could have, like, also lost their field day, because I sub tomorrow, and the middle school is having, like, a little field day where all the kids are gonna go outside and, you know, enjoy themselves. Almost like a carnival out there. So yeah. They were that close to losing their, field day. gosh, I did not notice. I didn't notice there's this gray area here. I'll have to fix that another way. I'm probably gonna have to just crop it. Yeah, for a day or two. Sketchbook really needs to update things, because I hate how if I want to adjust the brightness, it opens a new window. The thing I don't like about Sketchbook is that it opens a new window for everything. No. But yeah, despite that, I'm okay. I survived. So yeah. This wasn't the only horrible day I had in middle school, so. Yeah, I had more positive days. All of my positive days, though, like, I have had positive days in middle school. And by positive, I mean, like, the students, you know, are their usual, like, loud, energetic selves, which, to me, it's like, that's fine, because that's how middle school is, but, you know, positive days as in, like, they're at least, like, doing their work, which to me is like the most important thing, and they're at least like you know, being respectful and mindful and not disrupting others. I have had days like that, so yeah. Most of my positive experience comes from elementary school, actually. They like me, they listen. It was mostly first grade that I subbed, so yeah. I think one of the funniest things when I was subbing, I'm thinking of getting that death whistle that sounds like a scream I'd use that on a noisy classroom. Oh gosh. I should look that up. It's funny. But anyways, yeah, I don't know, to me the funniest moment was when I yelled at a bunch of first graders as they were like heading towards the car line, because I as they were walking towards the car line, they kept hitting each other with like their water bottles. And I mean like the Stanley cups, like they had those huge metal Stanley cups. And they kept like hitting each other with it. And I remember I just like walked up to them and started yelling. I was all like, "Stop hitting each other with water bottles! Stop it! It's not a weapon, and if I see you hitting someone with the water bottles, it's mine. Have a nice day." Funny, because as soon as I yelled at them, they all like started to run away from me and towards like the car. Oh gosh. Yeah. There was this one time I was pretty tired that day. A class came in and was noisy, and we're all over a place. I kept like to find a seat and listen up. Okay. And
I can walk around, the reason I am who I am today is because I can look directly into my face and find my soul. It's there. It's not sold. I didn't sell it. It's still within me. I still feel it. My heart is still connected to my body.
Unfortunately, I got work tomorrow in the morning. Have fun with the stream. Good night, Wes. I'll see you next time, whatever day I stream. Good night. Okay. I hope I can finish this in like 30 minutes, because I also have to sub... Well, no. I don't sub until like the, until like noon, because that's when I have to be there, so like I can stay up a little late, but still I don't want to mess up my sleep schedule. Let me stretch for a bit. My back hurts because I've been standing up all day throughout the classroom because I had to like patrol around the classroom a lot. Okay. By the way, this character name is Joyous. That's her name. Oh, psh. Okay, no wonder I couldn't see it then. One of them swore and kicked them, and I kicked them out. Oh gosh, yeah. It reminds me of this video I saw in like on YouTube Shorts. Like these kindergartners like were doing their graduation ceremony, like because you know they're graduating and going to first grade. Then this one kid literally yells out like, "Shut the F up, you effing bitch!" And yeah, he was like immediately like pulled out. I think it was like his parents that pulled him out because they were there. I don't know, like gosh. Okay, you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, I don't know. I like laughed, but then at the same time I was like, like why? Yeah, they just yanked them out of there. That's funny. Oh yeah, one time, and again, it's middle school, this one kid, he yells out something like, "Hey girl, you wanna see my GIF?" And he yells it so loud to the point where it really sounded like he's saying like, "Do you wanna see my D word?" And, the whole class, like, goes silent, and I stood up and I was like, "What did you just say?" And he was all like, "I just said if she wanted to see my GIF," as in like, you know, or GIF, whatever. And like, I like yelled back at him. I was like, "Don't like say that out loud. Jeez." I don't know if this is stereotyping, but like, or I don't know, but like, it's always like these fat kids with glasses that like really act like a smartass towards me, like, and like they play smart with me. I don't know, those, gosh. Have you seen the clip that was going around for a while where the mother was disciplining her son? He was being very disrespectful for her teachers. No, I haven't. I mean, I have heard that most parents, like, would side with their student, which is just, like, bad. But no, I have not seen that. I should watch it. But yeah, it's always those, like, types of kids that look like that just give me a hard time. But she was being a little brutal, straight up hitting him and dragging him. She was furious. I mean, yeesh. I don't know what he did then. Gosh, must have been something very upsetting. Although if I had kids, I would have done the same. It depends on the seriousness. Oh, the last time I subbed, again, like, students were finishing up their, like, EOG, so throughout that whole time after, like, she was yelling at him in front of the teacher and made him apologize while he was blubbering away. But yeah, he must have done something really bad to get her peeved off. Yeah. Yeesh. And I do hope that kid learned his lesson too. Anyways, I was subbing middle school again, except this class was good, for the most part. In their, because they got done with testing and everything, I could, like, they could just be in the class and chill as long as they're not too loud. I decided to, like, hook up my flash drive on the teacher's computer and play Mega Man 2, because I had the emulator and the games installed in my flash drive and displayed it on the smartboard for them to watch. Now, these 6th graders, they only, like, 2 of them have heard of the game Mega Man. The rest, they didn't know what it was. What it is, of course. But some were curious, and some were like, some, like, just straight up said that the game looks boring and it sucks. And I really wanted to say, like, you're boring. So I actually let the kids play Mega Man throughout the class. It was funny. It was kind of funny because the first 3 kids, they were playing. I taught them how to play. They were, like, raging. They were, like, game raging. Because they were, like, losing and getting, like, hit by enemies and stuff. Like, they'd even know him from Smash game. I know, like, I know. I don't know. I don't know if these kids even play Smash because I always just assume all they play is Fortnite or Minecraft because that's what I hear them talk about. But anyways, the first three kids, they started game raging because of course like they don't know how to play. It's their first time. They kept getting hit by enemies and like they started game raging. They started like yelling, and funny because this one kid, like, because he kept getting hit by enemies, he was like, "Stop shooting at me! Stop shooting at me!" And then as soon as it was game over, like, they rage quit and say that this game sucks. And I'm like, my gosh. They really made me think of Super Minecraft Kid, if any of you remember him. He was very infamous. But at least the last two boys that were playing, they actually really enjoyed the game, and it was really like nice for them to see them like work together and like beat the levels and stuff. I was there like just giving them very minimal guides. These kids are taught that being loud and angry when they lose a game because yeah, that's where they get that behavior. In fact, this is not the only time I've seen that type of behavior. One time in middle school, again, I was subbing for a computer class because it was a Friday. The plan the teacher left me was that like that they can just like play games as long as they're not too loud, which they were too loud because I don't know, they were playing all kinds of games on the computer, but like they kept like game raging, and it got to the point where they were like banging on the keyboards and shaking the monitors, which I had to like physically stop them and yell that, like, you know, if you break it, you're gonna pay for it, and stuff. Yeah, so that's where they get that whole behavior. They really sounded like Super Minecraft Kid, if any of you remember who he was. My gosh. But at least the last two boys that wanted to play, like, they really enjoyed the game. They really loved it. They were, like, working together to beat the levels and stuff. I was there, like, just giving them, like, minimal guidance because I want them to, like, figure things out themselves. They did admit that the game, Mega Man 2, it was a pretty hard game, but, like, it was really fun and engaging. I don't know. I really love that, because it just reminds me when I first played it, like, me and my cousins would work together. These kids, they will never know. Yep, props to them. Oh yeah, you're going back to teaching, then. Are you gonna go back to assistant teacher? Or are you actually gonna be like a teacher? I'm gonna try to get my art teaching position back. If not, then just assistants. Yes! Be an art teacher just like me! Sorry, I'm stretching again. How long have I been streaming here? It's already like an hour, so alright, I'll just finish this part and then yeah, I only have my student teaching left, and then I'll be then I'll graduate with my degree. Suck the fun out of it. Oh my gosh. I don't know why, Dex, but I want to hear you yell, like with your teacher voice one day. I just want to know how it sounds like when you yell. Okay, yes, record it one day. just yell something you would tell to students, like I did with the students hitting each other with water bottles. Stop hitting each other with water bottles! It's not a weapon! And if I see you hit someone, it's mine! I can't yell right now, because my parents are gonna hear me. And my uncle is, like, next door, so it's gonna, like, text me again. One of the reasons why I tend not to yell is because, sometimes my voice will most likely crack when I yell, and, like, I really don't want that to happen because it would be embarrassing for me. So yeah, and I that's why I try not to yell. I might learn how to, like, prevent my voice from cracking, because I don't want to, like, look like an idiot in front of students. Oh, yeah, I see. I was trying to be that, like, chill, quiet teacher, but, like, not really, because, again, like, middle schoolers, they really, like, made me become a little more aggressive and, you know, use my teacher voice a lot, because I really have to, you know, get their attention. Alright, I'll finish you another day because... Alright then, I think I'm gonna end the stream here because, I would like to finish this next part, but, I'm getting tired right here, and I've been seated all day and my back hurts, so I need to lay down. But I will post this tomorrow, around... somewhere around the middle of the day, so keep an eye on that. But yeah, thank you very much for joining the stream with me. I don't know if maybe I might stream tomorrow, we'll see. But yeah, we'll see. So, yeah, it was great watching me draw again. My, art improved. Good night, y'all.